बच्चा लोग, I welcome all of you again to the YouTube channel of SRT. Today I am here to teach you chapter number 5 of Algebra, that is linear equations in two variables. Feel free to share the videos with even those students who are not a part of SRT so that everyone benefits from it. Okay? Do subscribe to our channel to get all the latest updates. Chalo, let's start with your chapter number 5 of Algebra, linear equations in two variables. Chapter number 5 of Algebra, that is linear equations in two variables. Now students, this particular chapter is divided into two parts. Your first part talks about solving of linear equations simultaneously by making use of different methods, and the second part talks about word problem. Even I will be doing the chapter in the same format. In today's lecture, I will be completing your entire part 1 of the chapter, that is solving of linear equation by different methods. Okay, I will be covering your practice set number 5.1 and similar sums from your problem set 5. Then I will start in my next lecture. I am going to do the word problems of this chapter. Okay, chalo, let's start. Now before we start with solving of linear equations, first we talk about the basics of what exactly a linear equation is. To explain things in a systematic way, I have put up a few questions over here and accordingly I'll explain. See what the first question is written over here. What is a linear equation in two variables? Now, linear equation का मतलब क्या होता है पहले वो समझो. Look here. Linear equation simply means equation having degree 1. Now what do we mean by degree? We have already studied in your polynomials chapter. Degree is the maximum index of the variable. Okay, so in my entire equation, if the maximum degree of any term is 1, then the equation is called as linear equation. For example, let's say 4x plus 1 equal to 5. ये मेरा equation है. What is the degree of the variable over here? Variable x है, x के ऊपर there is no index written over here, so you say that the degree is 1. So this is an example of linear equation. Suppose if I give you one more example, 3x square plus 2 equal to 0. Now what is the degree of this equation? Degree of this equation is 2, and this equation is not a linear equation. This will be called a quadratic equation. Same way, if the degree is 3, we will call it as a cubic equation. In this chapter we are going to talk about only linear equation. तो linear equation क्या होता है समझ में आया. चैप्टर का नाम क्या है? लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल्स. इसका मतलब क्या? योर मैक्सिमम इंडेक्स हैज टू बी 1 एंड देयर शुड बी टू वेरिएबल्स इन्वॉल्वड इन द इक्वेशन. सो लेट्स से 4n plus 3n equal to 10. If I talk about this particular equation, there are two variables involved, m and n, and the highest index of the variable is 1. So this is an example of linear equation in two variables. Understood? Linear का मतलब maximum index 1 and two variables का मतलब there should be two letters in your equation. Clear? Okay. Then what do we mean by solution of a linear equation? अभी solution का मतलब क्या होता है? Look here. I give you an example of linear equation. Let's say x plus y equal to 10. The word solution का मतलब होता है that value of the variable which satisfies the equation. Satisfying the equation का मतलब क्या? That when I substitute the value of the variable in my equation, your left hand side and right hand side should be equal. Now let's say this is the equation that is given to you. X plus y is equal to 10. Now x will be equal to 1, y will be equal to 9. This is one example. If I take x as 1 and y as 9, so 1 plus 9 will give you 10. So your left hand side का answer is 10 and your right hand side is 10. So x equal to 1 and y equal to 9 can be called as a solution of this equation. Is this the only solution? No. There will be infinite such solution. I give you one more example. Let's say x is equal to 5, y is equal to 4. Sorry, y is equal to 5 ले लो. तो if I go to see over here, x के जगह पे 5, y के जगह पे 5, 5 plus 5 gives you 10. Your left hand side and right hand side is equal. So x is equal to 5, y is equal to 5 is one more example of solution of this particular equation. Okay, suppose if I take x is equal to 3, y equal to 4, will this be called as a solution of the equation? Let's see. X के जगह पे put 3, y के जगह पे put 4. 3 plus 4, answer is 7. Your left hand side is 7, right hand side is 10. They are not equal, so this is not the solution of the equation. This is a solution, this is a solution. तो equation का solution का मतलब क्या होता है? Those values of variable which satisfies the equation. Clear? Okay. So these were the basics about linear equation. क्या होता है? Linear equations in two variable means what? And what do we mean by solution of the equation? Okay. Now based on this, there are first two questions given in your practice set number 5.1. Let's see what are they. Okay, starting with your practice set number 5.1, first question, by using variables x and y, form any 5 linear equations in two variables. So if I want to write the answer, I'll say linear equations in x and y are. First, now what they are saying, I have to make use of variables only x and y, and it has to be a linear equation. I need to write such 5 examples. You can put any equations that you want. Look here, 3x plus 4y equal to 7, कुछ भी लिख सकते हैं. Second, let's say x minus y is equal to 10. Third, let's say 10x plus 7y is equal to 21. Then let's say 11x plus 4y is equal to 50. Let's say fifth one, 3x minus 4y is equal to 5. So any 5 equations you are supposed to write. Condition क्या है कि it has to be a linear equation and there should be only these two variables x and y involved over there. Clear? So this is the answer for your question number 1. Are these the only 5 equations? No, you can put any equations that you want. Okay? Now next, write 5 solution of the equation x plus y equal to 7. Look here. I'll say that the given equation is x plus y equal to 7. I need to write 5 solutions. So I'll write its solutions are first, second, third, fourth, fifth. You have to select those values of x and y which will satisfy the equation. मतलब your left hand side and right hand side should be equal. Okay? अभी इधर क्या दिया? x plus y है, तो take any two numbers whose addition is 7. So I can say x is equal to 1, y is equal to 6. I can also say x is equal to 2, y is equal to 5, x is equal to 3, y equal to 4, x is equal to 4, y equal to 3, x is equal to 5, y is equal to 2. कौन सा भी एग्जाम्पल ले लो जो मैंने इधर लिखा है. If I put x and y का value in my equation, your left hand side and right hand side are equal. Are these the only 5 solutions possible? No, there can be infinite such solution. And solution में you can even take a negative value. Look here. Suppose if I take x is equal to minus 10, y is equal to 17. x के जगह पे put minus 10, y के जगह पे put 17. Minus 10 plus 17. Answer will be 7. So this also is a solution of that equation. Understood? You can have infinite such solution. These are the 5 solutions that are asked in the question. Clear? Okay. So this completes all the sums. Okay. Basically, it depends on the concept of linear equation. Now I start with the main part of the chapter where we will be talking about solving of linear equations. Okay. Chal. Okay, now we start with solving of simultaneous equation. Now in all students there are 3 methods. One is called as this elimination method or equating coefficient method. Your second method is substitution method and third method is crisscross method. अभी ये crisscross method जो मैंने बोला है ना, it is not a standard name of the method. Okay, this is just for a discussion during the lecture. Okay, it is another type of equating coefficient method. Okay, so what I am doing is I'll solve the sums step by step, मतलब method wise. First, I am teaching you equating coefficient method or which is also called as elimination method. then we will do the sum by substitution method, and then we will do the sum by crisscross method, so that all the three methods you will be aware of, and that will complete our first part of the chapter. Okay, now practice set 5.1. Question number 3. Solve the following simultaneous equation. I have taken 3 questions from this particular part. Okay, once you understand these 3 questions, your practice set 5.1 solving equations by this method will be clear with you. Okay, now see what is given. The given equations are x plus y equal to 4, 2x minus 5y equal to 1. Okay, क्या करने का, ये स्टेटमेंट लिखने का, राइट द इक्वेशन वन बिलो द अदर, नेम द फर्स्ट इक्वेशन एज इक्वेशन 1 एंड द सेकंड इक्वेशन एज इक्वेशन 2. नाउ योर मेथड इज दैट यू आर सपोज्ड टू you can say equate the coefficient. Coefficient का मतलब क्या होता है? The number which is there associated with the variable. Either x का coefficient 1 है, either y का coefficient 1 है, either x का coefficient 2 है, either y का coefficient -5 है. तो कोएफिशिएंट का मतलब समझ में आया. ओके, अभी मेरे को कौन सा भी एक वेरिएबल का कोएफिशिएंट इक्वेट करके एलिमिनेट करने का है. That's why it is called as equating coefficient method or elimination method. Okay, अभी equate कैसे करने का? For that you follow one basic principle of maths. That is, if you have an equation, there is something on left hand side, something on right hand side, then in maths you can multiply both sides by the same number, you can divide both sides by same number, or you can even add and subtract both the sides by same number. It is allowed. Only thing is that you cannot divide or multiply by 0 on both sides. Clear? तो जब भी एक इक्वेशन दिया रहता है, on both the sides of the equation you can add, subtract, multiply, divide by any number except 0. Okay? तो ये we are going to use it over here. अभी ये देखो, I can either equate x का coefficient or I can equate y का coefficient. Try to take the variable with opposite sign. कंपल्सरी है क्या? ऐसा नहीं, कंपल्सरी नहीं है, बट कैलकुलेशन वाइज इट विल बी बेटर इफ यू इक्वेट द कोएफिशिएंट हैविंग ऑपोजिट साइंस. नाउ लुक हियर, इधर y का कोएफिशिएंट 1 है, इधर y का कोएफिशिएंट 5 है. टू इक्वेट टू नंबर्स यू हैव टू टेक एलसीएम ऑफ द टू नंबर्स. इज दैट क्लियर? अभी मेरे को 1 और 5 को इक्वेट करने का है, तो यू कंसीडर एलसीएम ऑफ 1 एंड 5. 1 एंड 5 का एलसीएम इज 5. अभी एलसीएम कैसे निकालने का? लुक हियर, 1 and 5 का LCM चाहिए, तो व्हाट अभी 1 के साथ में जो भी नंबर रहेगा LCM will be the same number, but in general the method is I'll give you a shortcut. Take the greater number among the two. 5 and 1 में से greater number क्या है? 5 is the greater number. Okay, 5 का टेबल लेने का. 5 1 जा 5. 5 का टेबल लिया, 5 1 जा 5. 1 के टेबल में 5 आता है क्या? Yes, आता है. तो 5 is your LCM. Another example, let's say 2 and 3 का मेरे को LCM चाहिए, तो मैं क्या करेगा? Take the greater number. 2 and 3 में से greater number कौन है? 3. Consider 3 का टेबल. 3 1 जा 3. 2 के टेबल में 3 आता है क्या? नहीं आता है. So इसको जाने देने का. Take the next multiple of 3. 3 2 जा 6. 6 is the next multiple. 2 के टेबल में 6 आता है? आता है. तो 6 is your LCM of 2 and 3. LCM कैसा निकालने का समझ में आ गया. Now over here 1 and 5 को मेरे को इक्वेट करने का है. I want to make the coefficient as 5 which is the LCM of 1 and 5. अभी ये 1 को 5 बनाने के लिए I will multiply entire equation by 5 and this 5 is already there. इसको कुछ चेंज करने का जरूरत नहीं है. So what I do? I'll say multiply equation 1 by 5. All the terms multiply by 5, you will get 5x plus 5y equal to 20. ये हो गया मेरा equation number 3. Now if I go to see second equation and third equation, is my coefficient of y same? Yes, I have equated the coefficient. नाम है ना equating coefficient method. अभी मेरे को वो coefficient को eliminate करने का है. ये -5 है, +5 है. I will add the two equation. I'll say adding equation 2 and 3. If I add equation 2 and 3, I'll get 2x minus 5y equal to 1. This is your equation 2. Then 5x plus 5y equal to 20. This is your equation number 3. And when I add the two equations, what will I get? Look here. minus 5y plus 5y cancel हो जाएगा. बचेगा क्या? 2x plus 5x will give you 7x. 1 plus 20 will give you 21. Now 7x is equal to 21. You can get the value of x using this. I will say x is equal to 21 upon 7. If 7 gets transferred on the other side, it will become division. So x का value क्या आया? X का value you got it as 3. And once you get the value of any one variable, put that value in any equation that you have in the sum. You can either put it in 1, or you can put it in 2, or you can put it in 3 to get the value of y. The easiest equation among the three is the first one. So I say put x equal to 3 in equation 1. If I do that, first equation I write it as it is, x plus y is equal to 4. Okay. Therefore, x के जगह पे I am putting 3. 3 plus y is equal to 4. Y is equal to 4 minus 3 and y will be equal to 1. Is that clear? अभी x का आंसर I got, y का आंसर I got. Final answer write in statement form. Therefore, solution of the given equations is, in bracket you will write x comma y is equal to 3 comma 1. This is the way you have to write your solution. Bracket में x comma y, either x first लिखा है, write it in alphabetical order. इधर x पहले लिखा है तो इधर x का वैल्यू पहले आएगा, y बाद में लिखा है y का वैल्यू बाद में आएगा. Is that clear? Okay. If you want, you can even cross check your answer. मैंने solution का मतलब आप लोगों को क्या बोला था? It is those values of the variable which satisfies the equation. So let us see whether x equal to 3 and y equal to 1 satisfies the equation or no. First equation में put x as 3, y as 1. 3 plus 1. Answer is 4. This is 4. This is 4. Satisfied. Take the second one. 2 into x के जगह पे I'll put 3. 2 3s are 6. Y के जगह पे 1. 5 into 1 5. 6 minus 5. Answer is 1. And right hand side also is 1. So your both the values satisfies both the equation. Hence the answer is correct. This way you can even verify that your answer is right or wrong. If the values of x and y that you have got, if it does not satisfy the equation, you should understand that you have done some or the other mistake and that is not the correct answer. Okay, I hope you have understood why this method is called as elimination method or equating coefficient method. क्या करते basically ये method में? Either x या y का coefficient equate करते. To equate, what do I use? I multiply the equation on both sides by some number. Once it is equated, you will add or subtract the equation to eliminate that coefficient. And once it gets eliminated, there is only one variable left in the equation. And if there is only one variable in the equation, you can get the answer by solving. After getting the answer, put that value of variable in any of the equation, you will get the same value of y. Understood? Now let's solve more sums based on this method so that the method gets totally clear in your head. Okay? Starting with question number 3 now, third part. The given equations are, as I told you, write the two equations one below the other, number them as equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, now you have to equate the coefficient. What did I tell you? Try to equate that coefficient which has opposite sign. अभी इधर opposite sign नहीं है, इधर x का coefficient is positive, here also positive. So x का coefficient is of the same sign, even y का coefficient is of the same sign. In that case, okay, you may equate any coefficient, either x or y. Now equating किसका easy है? Look here. Suppose if I equate x का coefficient, इधर 3 है, इधर 1 है, and 3 and 1 का LCM is what? 3 and 1 का LCM is 3. So in order to make the coefficient 3, I do not need to make any changes in equation 1 because इधर coefficient already 3 है. I just need to change this equation. Okay? And suppose if I equate y का coefficient, इधर y का coefficient है 5, इधर y का coefficient है 3. 5 and 3 का LCM चाहिए. What did I tell you? How to take the LCM? ग्रेटर नंबर का टेबल लेने का. 5 1s are 5. 3 के टेबल में 5 आता है क्या? नहीं आता है. क्रॉस इट आउट. टेक द नेक्स्ट मल्टीपल. 5 2s are 10. 3 के टेबल में 10 आता है? नहीं आता है. क्रॉस इट आउट. देन 15. 3 के टेबल में 15 आता है? आता है. So 15 is the LCM. So I need to make this coefficient 15. 5 को 15 बनाने के लिए this equation I'll multiply by 3. 3 को 15 बनाने के लिए this equation I'll multiply by 5. So if I equate y का coefficient, I have to make changes in both the equations. And if I equate x का coefficient, I need to change only the second equation. So obvious है, equating x का coefficient is better. You need to change only the second equation. Clear? So here I am equating coefficient of x. So I'll say multiply equation 2 by 3. If I multiply this entire equation by 3, I'll get 3x minus 3 3s are 9y, 8 3s are 24. Number this as equation 3. Now if I go to see this equation and this equation, x का coefficient same है, so I have equated the coefficient. Now I need to eliminate it. Here, if they were of the opposite side, I would have added the equation. But in this case, they are of the same sign. Same sign को eliminate करने के लिए, you have to subtract the equation. Okay? So I'll say subtracting equation 1 and 3. If I subtract the two equation, look here, 3x minus 5y equal to 16. This is your equation 1. Take the third equation, 3x minus 9y equal to 24. This is your equation 2. Now, क्या करने का? Once you write the two equation, when you are subtracting, leave one line blank over here. This line you will use for sign change. Whenever you subtract the equation, second equation का जो भी signs रहता है, all the signs make it opposite. Okay? ये 3x का sign कुछ नहीं था, means it was positive. Make that negative. ये negative है, make it positive. ये positive है, make it negative. Understood? Okay? Now you will consider only the new signs. If I consider the new signs, 3x minus 3x हो गया, eliminate हो गया. Okay? Now look here, minus 5y plus 9y. ये minus से कुछ लेना देना नहीं है अभी. Minus 5y plus 9y, answer will be plus 4y. And over here, 16 minus 24, answer will be minus 8. So you got 4y equal to minus 8. So can I say y will be minus 8 upon 4, y will be equal to minus 2. Put that in a box. Then you will say, put y equal to minus 2. You have the freedom to put that value of y in any of the three equation. Okay, I am putting it in equation number 2. I'll directly get the value of x. So I'll put it in equation 2. First you write the equation as it is, x minus 3y equal to 8. Now I am substituting the value of y. Y के जगह पे minus 2 is equal to 8. Therefore, x minus into minus plus 3 into 2, 6 is equal to 8. X will be 8 minus 6, x will be equal to 2. Now if I go to see, y का value is minus 2, x का value is 2. Final answer write in statement form. Therefore, solution of the given equations is, मैंने क्या बोला, ब्रैकेट में you will write x, y, variables in alphabetical order, is equal to, x का value you will write first, x का value is 2 and y का value is minus 2. If you want, you can cross check your answer the way I have told you. x के जगह पे put 2, 3 2s are 6 हो जाएगा. y के जगह पे put minus 2, 5 into minus 2, minus 10. Minus into minus will become plus. ये 6 था, ये plus 10 हो गया. 6 plus 10, 16. And here also you have 16. Okay, so this satisfies your first equation. Now check your second equation. X के जगह पे 2, y के जगह पे minus 2, 3 into minus 2, minus 6, minus into minus plus. So you have 2 plus 6, answer is 8. Here also it is 8. So it satisfies both the equations. So your answer is correct. अगर आपका आंसर कौन से भी एक equation को satisfy करता है, and if it does not satisfy the second equation, then also your answer is wrong. The solution has to satisfy both the equations together. That is why it is called as simultaneous equations. Is that clear? Okay. Now we will see the next question. Now student, there is something different over here. Look here. What is the first equation given? 2y minus x is equal to 0. 2y minus x equal to 0. Do not write this as equation 1. एक बात समझ के रखो कि whenever you make use of either elimination method or equating coefficient method, your equation should be written in standard form. Now what do we mean by standard form? Standard form, not standard form you will say, ये particular form चाहिए. Okay, सबसे पहले x term आएगा, then y term, and then on the other side you will have your constant term. Okay, means variable should be on left hand side and in alphabetical order, and constant term should be on the right hand side. If I go to see over here, ठीक है, variable left hand side में है, but y should not come first. तो मैं क्या करेगा? I am not going to write this as equation 1. इसको पहले modify करके I will write therefore minus x plus 2y equal to 0. If you want, you can write this as equation 1, or usually you don't keep the first term negative, so if you want you can change the sign throughout. But is it compulsory? No, you can keep it as minus x plus 2y equal to 0. Wrong nahi hai, but it is a good practice not to keep the first term negative. So x minus 2y equal to 0. This I will write it as equation 1. Then you take your second equation. Second equation क्या दिया है? 10x plus 15y is equal to 105, and this is already in the form that is required. X term, y term, constant on the other side. So I call this as equation number 2. Okay. Now I start with my method of elimination method. अभी x का coefficient 1, x का coefficient 10, y का coefficient minus 2, y का coefficient plus 15. What did I tell you? Try to equate that coefficient which has opposite sign. Opposite sign किसका है? Y के coefficient का opposite sign है. Okay. If I try to equate y का coefficient, इधर 2 है, इधर 15 है. 2 and 15 का LCM. Take 15 का table, greater number का table. 2 के table में 15 आएगा, नहीं आएगा, chuck it, take the next multiple. 15 2s are 30. 2 के table में 30 आता है. So if I want to equate 2 and 15, I should make both the numbers as 30. 30 is the LCM of 2 and 15. इसको 30 बनाने के लिए multiply entire equation by 15. इसको 30 बनाने के लिए multiply the equation by 2. So if I equate y का coefficient, I need to modify both the equations. Now if I want to equate x का coefficient, इधर 1 है, इधर 10 है. 1 and 10 का LCM is 10. Okay, इधर already 10 है. Can I say I need to modify only the first equation? Yes, agreed. I did tell you that you have to try to equate coefficient with opposite sign. लेकिन in this case, if I equate x का coefficient, it is much easier. Why? क्योंकि खाली एक ही equation modify करना पड़ता है. Understood? Okay. Then you might have a question: is it compulsory to equate x or is it compulsory to equate y? नहीं, ऐसा compulsion कुछ नहीं है. You can equate coefficient of any one equation, any one variable. Is that clear? Okay. चलो, in this case, I am equating x का coefficient. For that, I'll say multiply equation 1 by 10. If I multiply this equation by 10, I'll get 10x minus 2 into 10 will give you 20 equal to 0. This is your equation number 3. Now this is your second equation. This is your third equation. Coefficient equate हो गया. अभी eliminate करने का है. Okay. They both are with the same sign. So in order to eliminate that, you will have to subtract the equation. So this equation and this equation I will subtract. I'll say subtracting equation 2 and 3. Second equation, 10x plus 15y is equal to 105. This is equation number 2, and this one is 10x minus 20y is equal to 0. This is your equation number 3. Leave a line and now change the sign. इसका sign positive था, make it negative, negative make it positive. इसका there is positive, make it negative. Is that clear? Okay. Now if I go to see, plus 10x minus 10x got eliminated. Then 15y plus 20y will become 35y is equal to 105. Therefore, y will be 105 upon 35. When you divide, your answer becomes equal to 3. Now I will say put y equal to 3 in equation. You can put either in equation 1 or 2 or 3. The easiest one is your first equation. So I put it in equation 1. It is x minus 2y equal to 0. So x minus 2 into 3 is equal to 0. X minus 6 equal to 0. X is equal to 6. You got your answer. If you leave it over here, your half mark or 1 mark will get deducted. It is compulsory to write the equation in statement form. Okay. So you will say, therefore, solution of the given equation is in bracket x comma y is equal to 6 comma 3. Is that clear? Understood what did I tell you? तो इसमें क्या नया था? You had to convert the equation in your required form. What is your required form? Your variable should be on the left hand side, constant term on the right hand side, and on your left hand side the variable should be in alphabetical order. Clear? This completes sums based on elimination method or equating coefficient method from practice set number 5.1. Before I go to the next method, now I am doing the sums from problem set by the same method. तो ये पूरा method clear हो जाएगा. Is that clear? Okay. Okay, now students, starting with your problem set 5, question number 2, solve the following equations. I am directly taking the sixth one. Actually, it is nothing new, but just one thing I want to tell you in this particular question. The given equations, I have written the two equations one below the other. Now, I am going to solve this sum by equating coefficient method. Now, if I go to see over here, x का coefficient 1, x का coefficient 1, y का coefficient minus 2, y का coefficient plus 2. If I go to see, the coefficients are already equal. Okay. Here, you do not need to modify the equation. So what is the new thing over here? It might be possible that given equations may itself the coefficients are same. In such sums, you will directly add or subtract. Suppose if I want to eliminate y, they are with opposite sign. So I will directly say adding equation 1 and 2. What we will get? X minus 2y equal to minus 2 and x plus 2y equal to 10. If I add the equations, okay, what do I get? Plus 2y minus 2y cancel हो जाएगा. 2x is equal to 8. Minus 2 plus 10 is 8. X will be 8 upon 2. So x will be equal to 4. Then you will say put x equal to 4 in. You can put it in any of the equation. I am putting it in equation 2. First I write the equation as it is. X plus 2y equal to 10. So 4 plus 2y is equal to 10. 2y is equal to 10 minus 4. 2y is equal to 6. Y will be 6 upon 2. So your y will be equal to 3. Done. Then you will say solution of the given equations is x comma y is equal to 4 comma 3. So what is the only thing that I wanted to tell you over here? It is not compulsory कि दोनों equation में से कुछ ना कुछ modify होगा in equating coefficient method. If the coefficients are already equal, you can directly start by adding or subtracting the equation in order to eliminate that. Is that clear? Okay. Now I take the next question. Okay, now question number 3, by equating coefficients of variables, solve the following equation. Means the method is specified in the question, so you have to go by equating coefficient method. Okay, I am taking the second sum over there. The given equations are, these are the two equations that you have. Now if I go to see x का coefficient 5, x का coefficient 3, not the same. LCM of 5 and 3 will be 15. Okay, so to make this 5 as 15, modify this equation by multiplying by 3 and this equation you will multiply by 5. Suppose if I go to equate y का coefficient 7 and 2, LCM of 7 and 2 is 14. To make this 14, I will multiply the equation by 2 and to make this 14, I will multiply this equation by 7. So whether I equate x का coefficient or y का coefficient, you will have to modify both the equation. So in such case, I will give priority to coefficients with opposite sign. So y is a coefficient, y has coefficients with opposite sign. So I am equating y का coefficient. 7 and 2 का LCM 14. So I say multiply equation 1 by 2 and equation 2 by 7. If I multiply this entire equation by 2, I'll get 10x plus 14y is equal to 34. This is your equation number 3. And if I multiply this equation by 7, 21x minus 14y is equal to 28. This is your equation number 4. Clear? Now I'll add the two equations. So I'll say adding equation 3 and 4. In this sum, you had modified both the equation. Okay? So now when I add these two, 10x plus 14y is equal to 34. Here you have 21x minus 14y is equal to 28. This is your equation number 3. This is your equation number 4. When I add them, okay, what do you get? Look here. Minus 14y plus 14y gets cancelled. 10x plus 21x, 31x, and this will become 62. Therefore, x is equal to 62 upon 31. X will be equal to 2. Is that clear? Then you say put x equal to 2 in equation number 1, 2, 3, 4. किसी में भी डाल सकते हैं. I am putting it in equation 1. So 5x plus 7y is equal to 17. 5 into 2 plus 7y is equal to 17. 10 plus 17y is 17. 17y will be 17 minus 10. 17y will be equal to 7. Sorry, this is 7y, students. So 7y is equal to 7. Y will be 7 upon 7. Y will be equal to 1. Final answer you will write in statement form. Therefore, the solution of the equation is x comma y is equal to 2 comma 1. Is that clear? So this equation में क्या नया था? In order to equate the coefficient, we had to modify both the equations. Clear? Now I come to the most important question in this solving part of simultaneous equation. That is your question number 4 of your problem set. Okay, let's see that. Starting with question number 4 now. Now student, this question is very important from your examination point of view. Okay, there are 3 subparts over there and I'll solve all the 3 over here. Now over here the given equations are, first one, x upon 3 plus y upon 4 is equal to 4. Now what is different over here? Different is that there are fractional terms that are involved, and whenever you have fractional terms involved, do not name that as equation number 1 or 2 or anything. First job is to remove the fraction. एक एकदम सिंपल मेथड है टू रिमूव द फ्रैक्शन. जो भी डिनोमिनेटर्स रहते हैं ना अलग अलग, सारे डिनोमिनेटर्स देखो, उसका एलसीएम कंसिडर करने का एंड मल्टीप्लाई द एंटायर इक्वेशन बाय एलसीएम ऑफ ऑल द डिनोमिनेटर्स. योर ऑल द डिनोमिनेटर्स विल गेट एलिमिनेटेड ओवर देयर. ओके, लुक हियर, 3 and 4 है डिनोमिनेटर. 3 and 4 का एलसीएम क्या है? 12. कैसे आया? मैंने क्या बोला था? 3 and 4 में से बड़ा टेबल लो, 4 का टेबल लो. 4 1 जा 4. 3 के टेबल में 4 आएगा क्या? नहीं आएगा. चक इट. 4 2 जा 8. 3 के टेबल में 8 आएगा? नहीं आएगा. चक इट. 4 3 जा 12. 3 के टेबल में 12 आएगा? आएगा. So 12 is your LCM. Okay, so to remove the denominators, I'll say multiply throughout by 12. So you will get 12 into x upon 3 plus 12 into y upon 4 is 4 into 12. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? 3 1 जा 3 4 जा 4x plus 4 1 जा 4 3 जा 3y is equal to 48. ये हो गया मेरा equation number 1. Is that clear? Now you take your second equation. X upon 2 minus y upon 4 is equal to 1. Here also there are fractional terms involved. How to remove the fractional terms? Multiply throughout by LCM of the denominators. 2 and 4 का LCM is 8. So I'll say multiply throughout. Sorry, 2 and 4 का students LCM is 4. I'll say multiply throughout by 4. कैसे आया 4? 2 and 4 का में से बड़ा नंबर 4. 4 का टेबल लेने का. 4 1 जा 4. 2 के टेबल में 4 आता है? आता है. Finish. That 4 is your LCM. Okay. So if I multiply throughout by 4, I'll get 4 into x by 2. Then you have minus 4 into y by 4 is equal to 1 into 4. ये हो जाएगा 2 1s are 2 2s are. So you have 2x minus y is equal to 4. This becomes your second equation. Now you have to bother only about this equation and you have to bother about this equation. Is that clear? Okay. बाकी का equation देखने का ही नहीं. Okay. Now over here I'll try to equate the coefficient in these two equations. It is coefficient having opposite sign y है. Either plus 3 है, either minus 1 है. 1 and 3 का LCM 3. In order to make the coefficient of y as 3, I am not supposed to modify this equation. Only this equation to be multiplied by 3. What was the new thing over here? कि अगर denominators होता है, first remove the denominators. Convert them in your standard form that is required. Okay? So, now I say multiply equation 2 by 3. If I multiply this equation by 3, you will get 6x minus 3y equal to 12. This is your equation number 3. Now, this equation and this equation, your coefficient of y is same and they are having opposite sign. So to eliminate the coefficient, you will just add them. Okay. So I'll say adding equation 1 and 3. What do I get? 4x plus 3y is equal to 48. This is your equation 1. 6x minus 3y equal to 12. This is your equation number 3 and if I add them you will get 10x and here ये गया is equal to 60. Therefore x is equal to 60 upon 10. X will be equal to 6. Then I will say put x equal to 6 in equation. You can put either in equation 1 or 2 or 3. I am putting it in equation number. Okay, let's put it in second equation. What will I get? Look here. I'll say 2x minus y is equal to 4. So 2 into 6 minus y equal to 4. 12 minus y equal to 4. Minus y will be 4. ये 12 उधर जाके minus हो जाएगा. 4 minus 12 will give you minus 8. दोनों बाजू से negative sign cancel. Y will be equal to 8. So you have x equal to 6 and y equal to 8. Clear? Okay. So what was the only part new? अगर fraction है, remove the fraction by multiplying by LCM of the denominators. Clear with this? Okay. And it is very obvious. After this, you need to write your answer in statement form. Therefore, the solution of the given equation is x comma y is equal to 6 comma 8. Clear? Now let's go to question number 2. Okay, question number 2 over here, second part of your question number 4. The given equations are, first equation that is given to you is this. Over here also, there is a denominator 3. What did I tell you? To remove the denominators, multiply by LCM of the denominators. In this case, this is 3. इसका denominator कुछ नहीं है, you assume it as 1. इसका denominator कुछ नहीं है, you assume it as 1. So LCM of 3 and 1 is 3. So you multiply entire equation by 3. Now one mistake that many students make over here, what they do is, ये 3 they transfer on the other side and they write x plus 5y is equal to 13 into 3, 39. This is completely wrong. Why it is wrong? Because अगर suppose मेरा equation ऐसे होता था ना, and you transfer 3 on the other side, or it is correct, because over here 3 is applicable for the entire left hand side. But in this case, ये 3 is not applicable for 5y. So you cannot shift that 3 on the other side. Okay? Do not make that mistake. Okay. So how will we solve? Look here, as I told you, to remove this denominator 3, I'll say multiply throughout by 3. All the terms you multiply by 3. So 3 into x by 3 plus 3 into 5y is equal to 3 into 13. Either 3 cancel हो जाएगा. X plus 15y is equal to 39. Call it as equation 1. Clear? Now I go to the next one. You have 2x plus y by 2 equal to 19. Here also this 2 you cannot shift it on the other side because 2 is not applicable for the entire left hand side. Clear? To remove this denominator 2, you will multiply your entire equation by 2. So you say multiply throughout by 2. So what will you get? 2 into 2x plus 2 into y by 2 is equal to 19 into 2. 2 2s are 4x plus y is equal to 38. ये हो गया आपका equation number 2. Now over here I need to equate the coefficient. Either I can equate y का coefficient or I can equate x का coefficient. I guess equating x का coefficient will be better over here because if I equate x का coefficient, okay, I just need to multiply this equation by 4. अगर मैं y का coefficient equate करने जाऊँ, ये पूरा equation मेरे को 15 से multiply करना पड़ेगा. Okay, now 4 is obviously a smaller number and a better number in comparison to 15. So I say multiply equation 1 by 4. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? 4x plus 60y is equal to 39 into 4 will give you 156. Okay, now coefficient of x ये equation और ये equation में same है. Okay, so you subtract the two equation because they are having the same sign. Eliminate करने के लिए subtract करना पड़ेगा. So I'll say subtracting equation 3 and 2. One more thing students, what I am doing is I am taking this equation first because this is having bigger coefficients and numbers in comparison to this. पहले ये लिखा तो भी चलेगा, but you'll have to deal with negative sign. There is nothing wrong over here. But whenever you subtract, it is better to have bigger numbers up and smaller numbers down. So I am taking the third equation first over here. This is your equation number 3, and then I am writing my second equation. 4x plus y is equal to 38. This is your second equation. Whenever you subtract, you will leave a line for sign change. सबका signs opposite कर दिया. Now 4x minus 4x तो cancel हो गया. What am I left with? 60y minus y. 59y is equal to 156 minus 38. Your answer is going to be 180. Y will be 180 upon 59. Y will be equal to 2. Then you say put y equal to 2 in equation. You can put either in equation 1 or 2 or equation 3. I am putting it in equation number 1. So what will I get? X plus 15y is equal to 39. Therefore, x plus 15 into 2 is equal to 39. X plus 30 is equal to 39. X will be 39 minus 30. So your x will be equal to 9. Therefore, solution of the equation is x comma y is equal to 9 comma 2. Clear? Now I come to question number 3. Okay students, now this third subpart, this is the only question in your entire textbook where the given two equations are not linear equations. Why am I saying that they are not linear equations? Here you have variable terms in the denominator. बाकी जो fractional quantities था ना in first two, there was not a problem because the number part was there in the denominator. Here you have variable part in the denominator. So the given equations are not linear equation. Okay, so what I will do is first I convert them into linear equation by putting suitable substitution. अभी वो कैसे करने का look here. I'll say put 1 upon x is equal to n and 1 upon y equal to n in equation 1 and 2. ये m और n के जगह पे कौन सा दूसरा वेरिएबल लिया तो भी चलेगा. So see how things work. Look here. ये जो 2 upon x है ना, I can actually write it as 2 into 1 upon x. 2 into 1 upon x means 2 upon x. और ये 1 upon x, I am taking it as n. तो 2 upon x क्या हो गया? 2 into n, which I can write it as 2n. समझा? तो this term will become 2n. Same way, this term will become 3n and 13 remains as it is. Write this as equation 3. Over here, this will become 5n, this will become 4n is equal to minus 2, equation 4. Once I put this substitution, जो given equations है, I have converted them into our proper linear equations. अभी इसको regular method से solve करो by elimination method. I'll try to eliminate coefficient of n because they are with opposite side. 3 and 4 का LCM क्या है? 12. So to make this 3 as 12, I will say multiply equation 3 by 4 and equation 4 by 3. इसको 12 बनाने के लिए multiply by 3. Now if I multiply equation 3 by 4, ये 2m हो जाएगा 8m, this plus 12n and this will become 13 4s will give you 52. इसको लिखो equation 5 and this equation I am multiplying by 3. So what will I get? 15m minus 12n is equal to minus 6. This is your equation number 6. Coefficient same हो गया. They are with opposite sign. So to eliminate that, you need to add these two equations. So I say adding equation 5 and 6. What do I get? 8n plus 12n is equal to 52. This is your fifth equation. This will become 15n minus 12n is equal to minus 6. This is your equation number 6. When I add them, obviously ये तो cancel हो गया. You will be left with 23m is equal to 46. 52 minus 6 will give you 46. M will be 46 upon 23, which will be equal to 2. Then you say put m equal to 2 in. You cannot put it in equation 1 and 2 because इसमें तो m है ही नहीं है. Okay, so I put that m equal to 2 either in 3, 4, 5 or 6. It is better to put it in third. It is the easiest equation among all. Okay, so if I put m equal to 2 in equation 3, see what do I get? First I write equation 3 as it is. 2m plus 3n is equal to 13. So 2 into 2 plus 3n is equal to 13. 3n will be 13 minus 4. 3n will be 9, n will be equal to 3. Now obvious है, your final answer cannot be n equal to 2 and n equal to 3 because these two variables we have put it in the equation. They were not given in the original equation. Original equation में x और y है, so you have to get the value of x and y only. Once you get n and n, now you can say resubstitute n as 1 upon x and n as 1 upon y. मैंने क्या किया था? Given equations को linear बनाने के लिए मैंने 1 upon x को m लिया, 1 upon y को n लिया. मेरा काम हो गया, solve करके हो गया. Now you put your m and n back into x and y. तो m के जगह पे 1 upon x, n के जगह पे 1 upon y. So look here, m is equal to 2. Therefore, m के जगह पे I have 1 upon x and this 2 will remain as it is. Okay, and if 1 upon x is 2, दोनों जगह पे I can apply invertendo. You know what is invertendo? It is a property of equal ratio. 1 upon x के ऊपर invertendo will be x. If you want, you can write by invertendo x will be 1 upon 2. Okay. On the other side, n is equal to 3. n के जगह पे 1 upon y is 3. By invertendo, you can say that your y is equal to 1 upon 3. So your final answer will be solution of the given equation is x comma y is equal to 1 upon 2 comma 1 upon 3. Clear? इसमें नया चीज क्या था? This is the only sum where the given equations are not linear equation. You are using suitable substitution, convert them into linear equation, solve it by regular method, get your m and then resubstitute to get x and y. This covers all the variety of questions based on equating coefficient method, which is also called as elimination method. Now I go to the second method that you are having, that is your substitution method. Okay, let's see that. Okay students, now as far as your substitution method is concerned, there is no much variety over here. So I take one question from your practice set and one question from your problem set. Okay, now from your practice set, third one, solve the following simultaneous equation. One thing I want to tell you, if the method is not specified now, you can use any method. Either you use elimination method or substitution method. Anything can be used if it is not specified, but if the method is specified, you should be using that method only. In this case, method is not specified, so choice is yours. And just one you can say advice to you, if the choice is in your hand, always prefer elimination method over substitution method. Elimination method is better and easier. Okay, chalo. Now suppose if I want to solve this sum by substitution method, kaise karne ka, look here. These are the two equations that are given to you. For substitution method, select the equation in which any one of the coefficient is 1. So if I go to see either coefficient 3 है, either 5 है, either 1 है, either 3 है, either मेरा coefficient 1 है, so I'll first start my working with second equation. Again I say, for substitution method, select the equation जिधर कौन सा भी एक coefficient 1 है. अगर इधर भी 1 है, इधर भी 1 है, you can use any equation. Okay, so now here I say, using equation 2, x minus 3y is equal to 8. Keep this x on one side. If I transfer 3y on the other side, can I say it becomes 3y plus 8, or you can also write it as 8 plus 3y. X का आंसर मिल गया 8 plus 3y. Write this as equation number 3. Clear? जो भी x का आंसर आया है ना, that answer you substitute in equation 1. That is why it is called as substitution method. समझा? x का substitution मिल गया, that substitution I am putting it in 1. Do not put it in second equation. जिस equation से substitution आता है ना, उसमें substitution put नहीं करने का. You put it in the other equation. Okay? So I say put x is equal to 8 plus 3y in equation 1. तो इससे क्या हो जाएगा? Here I have 3x minus 5y equal to 16. Therefore 3x के जगह पे क्या है? 8 plus 3y minus 5y equal to 16. Is that clear? इससे क्या हुआ मालूम है? जो मेरा equation दो वेरिएबल में था, now I have equation in a single variable. And if your equation is in a single variable, you can solve it to get the answer. Is that clear? Okay. Now, if I open the bracket over here, 3 8s are 24 plus 9y is, minus 5y is equal to 60. Now 9y minus 5y will become 4y. So I say 4y is equal to 16 plus 24 on the other side minus 24. So 4y is equal to minus 8. Y will be minus 8 upon 4. Y will be equal to minus 2. Okay. Now once you get this any one variable ka answer, in substitution method, it is always advisable to put that value in your equation number 3. It will directly give you the value of x. You can put it in equation 1 also, 2 also, 3 also. किधर भी put किया आंसर तो same आएगा. But always try to put it in equation number 3. You directly get the answer of x. So I say put y equal to minus 2 in equation 3. X is equal to 8 plus 3y, which is equal to 8 plus 3 into minus 2. 8 minus 6, answer is 2. X का आंसर 2 आया, y का आंसर आ गया. Final answer write it in statement form. Therefore, solution of the given equation is x comma y is equal to 2 comma minus 2. So what did I tell you in substitution method? Select the equation जिधर coefficient 1 हो, उधर से create a substitution, put that substitution in the other equation. Now we will see a sum जिधर coefficient अगर इधर भी या इधर भी किसी में भी 1 नहीं होता है, तो क्या करने का? Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, now in this question, problem set 5, question number 3, क्या लिखा है? By equating coefficient method solve the following. Students, one thing I want to tell you, question में लिखा है by equating coefficient method. अगर लिखा हुआ रहेगा, you have to use this method. But I am solving this sum by substitution method only for your understanding, to cover up the variety where the coefficients are not 1. Again I repeat, अगर ये क्वेश्चन दिया है and if you solve by substitution method, you are not going to get marks. I am doing it by substitution method just to cover one more variety in substitution method. Clear? If I go to see over here, coefficients इधर भी 1 नहीं है. In that case, you can start with any equation. Suppose if I start with equation 2, okay, I'll say using equation 2, 5x plus 2y equal to 3. Now get either x everything in terms of y or get y in terms of x, कुछ भी चलेगा. अगर मेरा कोएफिशिएंट 1 होता था ना, तो जिसका कोएफिशिएंट 1 है उसको मैं लेफ्ट साइड में रखता था, रेस्ट एवरीथिंग आई वुड हैव ट्रांसफर्ड ऑन द अदर साइड. इन दिस केस लेट्स से I keep y over here. 2y is equal to 3. 5x if it goes on the other side minus 5x, y अकेला होना चाहिए, कोएफिशिएंट 1 नहीं है, तो ये 2 को भी शिफ्ट करना पड़ेगा. So I'll say y is equal to 3 minus 5x entire thing upon 2. So if coefficient is not 1, you have to deal with fractional terms. Understood? मेरे को y का substitution मिल गया. ये y का substitution मेरे को किधर से मिला? I got y का substitution using equation 2. So I'll put this in equation number 1. जिससे substitution आया है उसमें substitute नहीं करने का. Okay? So I say put y equal to 3 minus 5x upon 2 in equation number 1. Now your equation number 1 is this: 3x minus 4y equal to 7. 3x minus 4, y के जगह पे क्या है? 3 minus 5x entire thing upon 2 is equal to 7. Okay? Luckily this number gets cancelled. अगर वो कैंसिल नहीं होता था ना, तो टू रिमूव द फ्रैक्शन यू कुड हैव मल्टीप्लाइड थ्रू आउट बाई 2. लेकिन इधर कैंसिल होता है, तो आई विल जस्ट कैंसिल इट एंड आई विल राइट 2 ओवर देयर. नाउ इफ आई ओपन द ब्रैकेट आई विल गेट 3x minus 2 3s are 6, इधर माइनस है, minus 2 into minus 5x plus 10x is equal to 7. Now 3x plus 10x becomes 13x. 7 minus 6 will club with 7. So 13x is equal to 13. X will be equal to 1. I'll say put x equal to 1 in equation number 3. As I told you in substitution method, once you get the value of the variable, you will substitute that always in the third equation. Okay? So y is equal to 3 minus 5x entire thing upon 2. 3 minus 5 into 1 upon 2. 3 minus 5 will become minus 2 upon 2 minus 1. Clear? Final answer you will write in statement form. Therefore, the solution of the equation is x is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 1, or x comma y in a bracket equal to 1 comma minus 1 in the second bracket. Is that clear? So this covers your entire first part of the chapter, that is solving of simultaneous equation. We have done it by equating coefficient method also, which is also called as elimination method, and we have also done it by substitution method. There are more methods to solve simultaneous equation which you will study in your 10th standard. In my next lecture, I will deal with word problems which are there in the chapter. Word problems में क्या रहेगा? You will first frame the equation and then solve them. इधर क्या था? Equations were directly given to you. You just had to solve them to get the value of x and y. Clear? Okay? So students, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope everyone understood this. If you understood it properly, do like the video and subscribe to our channel to get all the latest updates. Very soon, I'll be over here with much more content only for you. Till then, tata bye bye.